There's Linda. What do you call this area? Oh,
Angostura State Park.
it's beautiful. We're here with our friend Steve. He took us up here. This is just south of Hot Springs, South Dakota. We were wondering what these birds were up here. They're not hawks. I don't know what they are. They're falcons or something?
The osprey, maybe?
I don't know, maybe. Anyway, such a beautiful area. If you guys have never been to the southeast corner, or I'm sorry, if you guys have never been to the southwest corner of South Dakota, this place is beautiful. Of course, this is where the Black Hills are at. We're on the south side of the Black Hills.
We took the shorter version.
Boy, it's just nice.
We went to the bottom of it.
And what a beautiful day to be here.
And that was like,
This is about the middle of June.
it's a nice place.
Steve is a really good friend. I don't have too many really good friends in the world, but I consider him one. And we've been talking, we've mentioned him in a couple of videos over the last 6 months. Yeah, we're going to Hot Springs, South Dakota. We're going to see a friend there, but this is the friend.
And then there's the real
Check this out. I'm not for sure. It just looks like a possible flake from tool making, but
yeah.
just has that appearance to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rock.
Just a North Dakota rock?
Yes. Oh, South Dakota rock.
South Dakota rock?
Yes.
Are they like North Dakota rocks?
Kind of, they're cousins.
Oh, that's just another freaking rock, yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry about the wind noise. Steve has been showing us around Hot Springs area, South Dakota, and this is called Brook Reservoir. But I'm just showing you so you know what's here. Bring your kayak. There's a lot of these lakes, just beautiful places to go. Once again, sorry about the wind noise here. Sorry about the wind noise. Wearing a hobo shoestring t-shirt. It's backwards, but in real life it's forwards. Hobo shoestring was Mark Nichols. He passed away a little over a year ago, but he taught me about putting a band-aid over the microphone of your camera when in windy conditions, and it really cuts down on the wind noise. It eliminates a lot of it and makes the video usable. So sorry about it right now. I got to go to the store and buy some band-aids. Well, we've had a couple of nice days here in Hot Springs, South Dakota, visiting with our friend Steve. And now Linda and I are heading west, back across Wyoming. Severe thunderstorms mostly to the north of us, but we're going to head kind of across through Douglas and Casper and hopefully stay out of it. But you never know. We might have to stop and put on rain gear real fast. Anyways, that's the plan. Well, beautiful little pull-out, just a roadside picnic table. And we just entered Wyoming, heading west. Yeah, we did 82 miles this morning without a rest stop. That's too far. We haven't had coffee yet this morning either.
Yeah.
The motel didn't have coffee, so that's what you get for a budget room. You know, been gone from home for quite a while now, and every evening I just want to smoke a cigar. So I lit this cigar tonight, and everything was fine, and then the wind started blowing, and you can't smoke a cigar in the wind because cigars are for smelling. They're not for taste. Pipes are for taste. Cigars are for smelling. Cigarettes are for a nicotine high. You don't really inhale these. You just kind of sniff them, you know. But anyways, yeah, I've been waiting and waiting, and now the wind's blowing. So the motorcycle's been doing great. This morning, we had just over 900 miles on the bike and on this trip, and I was figuring out the gas mileage, and I kept coming up with 20 over a little over 22 gallons and 900 miles. I'm going, wait a minute, that's that's 40 miles per gallon. Yeah, that's right. But it's just, I thought it would be so many more gallons than that. And I kept doing the computation and adding up our gas receipts and everything. And it just, I thought, I'm missing gas receipts. No, it's 40 miles to the gallon, but I'm used to getting 10 miles to the gallon towing the trailer. So anyways, this bike is just wonderful. Harley Davidson Road King. Remember the old Harleys used to leak oil? This one doesn't leak a drop. Just a nice bike. Keep cleaning the bugs off the windshield. You know what? She's doing all right. Well, we left Hot Springs, South Dakota, day before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? It was yesterday. And spent the night in a rundown, I almost said sleazy. It wasn't sleazy, but it was a rundown motel in Casper. Cheapest place in Casper. From the outside, you'd never walk in, but the reviews on it said that the rooms were clean, and they were. And a lot of people that were using the rooms were actually lived there. And it was that kind of a place, you know, kind of a working man's motel kind of a thing. Peaceful at night. We had a good night, and then we left this morning, and now we're up in Lovell, Wyoming, because Linda and I are kind of edging back home, heading north. Man, it's been a great trip. The ride has been fantastic. We both love being on the motorcycle. We've learned a lot about what it's all about. It's not so much about going to touristy places. For one thing, you can't because, well, because all your gear's on the motorcycle. You can't just exactly. But anyways, I want to talk about that. Anyways, we've really enjoyed the ride, and the main thing about it turns out to be the ride. And that's why if you watch motorcycle YouTube channels, they go on group rides and they go for a day or days or whatever, and it's all about the ride. Turns out it really is. It's just the most fun to watch the scenery go by and smell the fresh hay and smell the sagebrush and all of that. It's pretty fun. Linda's enjoyed it. She's over there. Hi, Linda. But we just made camp here in Lovell, and we're just enjoying a nice evening. Hey, you know what I don't enjoy? Most of the stores in Wyoming, you walk in, they don't sell beer. What is up with that? You gotta go to a liquor store. But some of the stores, I guess, are okay to sell beer. I could sure go for an ice cold one. What does what's his name call it? Step two. What's his name, Linda?
Steve Wallace?
Steve Wallace. Yeah, stealth camping. Step two. Well, I could use a step two right now. So we're going to go do that. We're going to go buy some groceries and maybe find a beer, get some cold drinks. And you guys, the next video you see will be one of our regular videos. We're going to cover this trip more in depth. It might make one long video or maybe two or something like that. I don't know. But we'll be back home. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you from home.